What's the Chow, Chinchou? LanturnJoe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokémon. Hang on. I don't know what's happened here. Yeah, my joypad disconnected somehow. Let me reload my emulator. I did save. In the last episode, we... Oh. Yeah, it went full screen. Wait, why has it done this? The emulation window has gone a bit too far. That's better. Yeah, okay, I fixed it, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes my emulator does that for some reason. MGBA is not the best, especially not the Linux port of it. Let's see what this gym's about. Yo, champ of the making! Weedy can be a real pest with their grass-type Pokemon. Best keep on your toes. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go into Dancing EK, because Dancing EK is a Pokemon who has Fire Punch and Ice Punch. We could also use One Punch in here, because they also have Fire Punch and Ice Punch. But Pokemon like Raikou would be horrible here. A Cool Tent could do some work. I mean, I wouldn't count on it doing work, but it could in a desperate chance for it to do work. It could do some work. And as long as there are no grass poison types, Sunny could do some work too. Yeah, I wouldn't put Sunny in against something that's not that's grass poison type, but Sunny could do some work. Dex could also work too, I guess. Dex wouldn't be terrible here. Would be better if it had Zen Headbutt instead of Headbutt, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But most of the work will be done by Dancing EK. Oh. You only have one gym trainer? Okay. Let's do it. Hello. I'm Weedy. I'm everywhere you don't want me to be. If you think you stand a chance, then come on, dude. You won't whack me down for sure. Alright, let's try it, Weedy. He's got 4 Pokemon. He starts with a Vileplume, level 43. And I started this game at 45, by the way. I know I've gained a lot of levels and now 52 with some of my Pokemon, but like the fact is I started this game at 45. We've slowly been gaining levels and also fighting, you know, random trainers as much as we've been fighting gym leaders. So we're bound to be a bit over-leveled at this moment in time. Meganium. Oh, that's bulky. And I'd love to stay in with Dancing EK, but we've already been double-teamed. I'm going to try it. I'm gonna try it. Safeguard protects you for 5 turns from status ailments, but that's fine. Okay, Dancing Kid doesn't care about the fact I got double teamed. Nope, Dancing EK doesn't care. Dancing EK's got this. And a Venusaur. Okay, Big James. Should be fine with the Ice Punch. One more of those and this should be over. This is not the time to miss. Because he did just try to set up Solar Beam. Cut down in my prime. Guess this badge is yours. The Weed Badge! Thanks, dude. That was quite a battle. Really had me on my toes there. Trainer's gonna have to train up before they meet you. I won't forget our battle. Alright. Cool. And we got our 5th gym badge of this region. And we've already got our encounter for the Brown Cave. Sadly, we can't seem to get an encounter for Route 5 because there really is just nothing but dupes out here. Alright, route number 4. We can get an encounter here. Well, we can try. We can definitely try. We already have a power cut on the championship team, on the Hall of Fame team, so that is dupes. Apom! We don't have an Apom. We do not have an Apom. I will very much take an Apom. And there we go. Cool. We now have an Apom. Awesome. I'm going to call you Kevin. Now, the reason why I'm calling this Kevin will be explained by its second name. Because he gets a second name. I think actually it would be double T, so a double P, so let me do this. Kevin Tips. Kevin Tips is a monkey that was back in the 1980s, I think it was. We had a tea brand called PG Tips, and they had monkeys as their mascots. They had a whole family of them. And on my bed, in my bedroom right now, I have a Kevin Tips that I have from when I was a child. Kevin was a teenage character. They had a child character as well. I think her name was Sally, and they had a mum and dad as well. So they had it was a whole family, and it was supposed to try and make it to seem that PG Tips was a family brand. PG Tips still does commercials these days, but they don't use those monkeys. They still use a monkey, but it's not that monkey. It's a completely different monkey now. But it's still a monkey. There's a part of me that still wishes it was those monkeys from the 80s, but it's not. Although I don't really get to see that many PG Tips commercials these days. Or that many commercials these days, despite the fact I am on the ad tier of YouTube. And also the ad tier of like Netflix and Disney Plus as well. Because they're not as intrusive as some people think. Like, yes, there will be some times where you will have to wait a bit for ads, but that's just time to go and put on the kettle or make yourself ready or go and get some snacks or something like that. It's not terrible. As much as people think watching a few ads is not terrible, I'm not really annoyed with ads. And also, since I'm a small creator and I know what some small creators are like when they get that partnership, it is so great for you to watch their ads. I'm not partnered, but yeah, I've moved out of the YouTube partnership program. I decided against it after I learned a few things about it. And the bad parts of it, but I can see why some people still like using the YouTube partnership system, and I still want to help my small creators who still want to use the YouTube partnership system to get their monies. But for me, it never really felt profitable, so I was totally okay with taking myself away from the partnership system. I was small enough where I didn't really see the advantages. Should I be worried about that? I probably should be worried about that. I mean, I don't really... I do have a full heal. You can have one of those. And we can battle you, Tim. My Pokemon are fresh. Okay, cool. Good for you. Did you just catch them and now you're gonna fight them? Is that what you mean by fresh? And the fact that you're a fisherman? And a Goldeen. Okay. Not too hard to defeat. Nothing up here, I don't think. I mean, a good thing I found Ambipom because, like, I have a rat. I have all the Pokemon on this route now. A lot like Route 5. Sadly, I can't get an encounter there, and I can't get an encounter... If I didn't have Apom, I wouldn't have been able to get an encounter here. Hello. Pokemon March is my jam. Orchard City. Oh hey, I'm just enjoying some fishing. Since you're here, since you said hi to me, I'll give you a gift. Thank you. What you got for me? I love science, especially the science of Pokemon. Cool, good for you. Hello. Would you say your favorite thing is about Pokemon trading? No. I guess catching is more your thing. What if I said yes? Of course. It's about making new friends. My husband and I are writing children's books. Phew. I'm taking a break right after that brainstorming. Let's see what you wrote. The Loneliest Pokemon. A story by Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Once upon a time, there's nothing else written here. That's a bestseller. My son hasn't kept a single Pokemon for more than a month. Hi, I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have a Fearow, would you trade it for my Kadabra? I mean, that's not a terrible trade. And I can go and get a Spearow and evolve it into a Fearow just for that trade. I can do that. Because that's how I got Poe. I got Poe by an in-game trade. I taught my daughter the importance of healthy eating. Mummy always makes my lunch. Good for you. I mean, I can get a fishing encounter here in this city, hopefully, if there's encounters in the water. Let's see if there's encounters in the water. I don't have a... Really? Okay. Maybe I need to be on land, because you won't let me do the fishing thing. Alright, my encounter for this city is a Magikarp. I mean, I haven't caught a Magikarp yet. I mean, I'm pretty surprised I haven't caught a Magikarp yet. But there we go. I caught a Magikarp. I'll call you Doom. I'm surprised I haven't caught a Magikarp yet. I really am. And there's the gym. I have heard that Team Rocket tried to come back again, but you stopped them. You must be famous. Kind of. I'm interested in new and undiscovered Pokemon. I tried to beat the gym leader, but so far I have had no luck. Okay, and then this is the Pokemon Lighthouse. Pokemon City Lookout. I think I saw a really rare flying Pokemon. I'm going to include this place in my must-see guidebook. I looked into binoculars. I see Pokemon on the sea. I can't see much water from down here. I'd better go upstairs. A girl swimming in the ocean. That's what I see from the binoculars. Oh man, I'm looking for a battle up here. I mean, I wouldn't mind battling you. I need a rest. I looked into binoculars. It's Kanto! And Cinnabar Island is fully rebuilt. Oh, I want to go! I love the view. Mummy likes to bring me back here. Alright, cool. And that is that. So yeah, I think we're ready to take on the gym leader. You there, keep a lookout for any hooligans, would you? I will. Boy, I'm hungry. Haven't you got a burger? You have got a burger, right? No, no burgers for you. Although I am going to make lunch after this episode. And I do have some beef that I'm going to be browning for that lunch. Yo, champ in the making! What's up? You got a bunch of badges so far? I'm sure you don't need any tips. Just go for it. I mean, I'm guessing this is a water-type gym. So, let's go for it. Dancing EK is the plan. So, just go for it, Dancing EK, and see what happens. And a tenor cruel. Again, Dancing EK is the plan here. Maybe we could also use Sunny against some of the Pokemon that are normal grass type. Normal water type, water types that aren't water poison, for example. Maybe not these ones, water ice type. Dugong is still such a scary Pokemon for Sunny. But things like Magikarp... Well, I guess it'd be a Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't learn any flying moves. It should be fine. I mean, it won't do too much damage, but it'll be fine because, Gyarados doesn't learn flying moves. So it won't have a counter for me. A Wartortle? That's something Sunny can take on. Apparently, Blastoise was not meant to be Squirtle's final evolution, according to what I've heard. Unreleased ROM file, leaked ROM files show a Pokemon that was supposed to be it, called Tortortle, and Blastoise was supposed to also have its own line too. But due to cartridge situations, they decided to scrap Blastoise's entire line and basically just put Blastoise as the final evolution to Squirtle. Oh, trainer from Johto. I'm Sarah, the ruthless water type trainer. Here in Koto, we do things differently. There's no holding back. Let me show you my Pokemon. I wasn't expecting you to hold back, Sarah. Okay, a Quagsire, Dancing EK. Get out of there. You can't deal with that. Sonny. Get in here. EQ would do some serious damage to Dancing EK. So I'm so glad I have Sunny, and I'm so glad I have Razor Leaf and Pearl Dance as well, so we can deal with this. A Blastoise. Okay, I think you'll be okay with this. Withdraw. Upping your defense. Okay. I mean, it would be cool to see some of the unreleased mons in Pokemon, you know, getting an update and then getting their chance to actually be released. There are some mons that have made it unreleased, and there's some unreleased mons that have made it back to the drawing board and back into the game, but not all of them have, and I would like to see a few more of these prototype Pokemon that I didn't get a chance to see in the actual games get their chance. Especially with Gen 10 coming up. And yes, we can talk about Gen 10 because, like, it is coming. I mean, we don't know when it's going to be. We don't know anything about it yet. I mean, yes, sure, there are leaked. I don't believe leaks. So, I have no idea I don't trust leaks. I will never trust a leaker. So, anything leakers say, I will take it in. I will take it under advisement. But I will never believe it. Whoa now! I said I did say there was no holding back. Good job, you kid. You've earned the bubble badge. I see you've been exploring Kato for a while now. I should have considered that battle before. On you go. Well, I have good mons too, and also, you know, Dancing EK, Sunny, they're really good mons. And I caught them in the previous region. I haven't had a death yet. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. Just in case. I'm playing with fate here. I am playing with gods that do not like me. By saying that, but we'll honestly see what happens. Where's the exit? There's the exit. Route 3. Okay. Route 3, my encounter is A. Nope, that's dupes. Nope, that's dupes. That's dupes. Stop showing me it. That's also dupes. That's also dupes. Yama! Okay, that's an interesting Pokemon. I mean, it's a shame that Yamega is not in this game. That's a 4th gen Pokemon. But it's still an interesting Pokemon. X-Wing! So, that's pretty cool. Oh. I thought there'd be something there. nothing though, sadly. I guess we'll battle you. Hello. I used to live around here. It just feels so homey. It is nice to return home, or to a place you used to live. I raised my Pokemon with as much love as possible, and it went and evolved. Good for you. I've been told to go and check the water in Little Town. Especially since there's a gym that won't allow me to battle yet until I go and get some water from Little Pond. I already have that Pokemon. Okay, so I have a Pidgey and I have a Ekans. Sadly, there's nothing else here, it looks like. Yep, because that's all I've ran into here is Pidgey and Ekans. And I've ran into a rat as well. I already have a Rattata too. You. Stormy. And a Feraligatr. I would have loved to have fought one of those in the gym. Nothing else here though. Alright, fine. Yep, just Pidgey. Oh, a Sintret! A Sintret! I don't have a Sintret! I do not have a Sintret! Cool. I mean, I wasn't planning on using you, but I can use you if I need to. I'll call you Ricky. Oh, you have an Electabuzz. Raikou. And a Mr. Mime. And a Kabutops. Sunny. There were so many new people coming in and out of Little Pond that we had to put up a gate. Just an extra little bit of security to make the lake more pure. Alright. Oh, hello. I'm trying to choose a book to read to my Nidorino. Pokemon love to read too. Did you know that? I did not. I would like to read to my Pokemon, but I can't. I'm going for jogs in the park. I'll be heading there soon. There used to be a path that led to Kanto, but it's closed. Ah, that's annoying. That's quite a lake, huh? It's so clear that you can see right to the bottom. Huh? I wonder what that strange glimmering in the water is. I wonder what that is too, but I will check that out next episode since we've gone about 34 minutes. I decided to retire here in Little Pond to spend the rest of my years with my beloved Pokemon. Good for you. Little Pond has expanded in the past few years, but it's still very little. When my Pokemon are tired, I take them to the Pokemon Center. Good for you! I could talk about Pokemon forever. The power of Pokemon species, the partnership. If I was a Pokemon, I'd be a Ditto. Then I could be any Pokemon I wanted. Okay. And I think we'll leave it off there. I think that's enough for today's episode. We've gone about 35 minutes, so I'm going to stop here, and we'll enjoy and we'll go to the next episode. We'll do the next we'll go and see what the glistening bits of Little Pond are about in the next episode, and possibly carry onwards too, because I guess we can head onwards to Cartridge Town. Yeah, we can head onwards to Cartridge Town in the next episode too, which was the starter town in Pokemon Bronze 1. So we'll head there in the next episode too. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, I am LanturnJoe. Mean to the Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. You can follow me on my social medias to get news, thoughts, and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. I have Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, Mastodon, and a Discord channel, as well as the YouTube channel as well. And of course, if you want to watch more videos, you can click in and around this end card and you'll find something, hopefully, that you'll want to watch next. But until next time, and until I see you again, from me, Joe, and from Criminal the Lantern, we'll see you next time!